Cindy here, physical therapist with Adaptive Equipment Corner. Today we are going to review how a caregiver would assist someone getting in and out of the bed. Now you may hear this also as a supine to sit or sit to supine transfer. The word supine refers to somebody laying on their back, so you might also hear it in that terminology. So what I'm going to do, we have Kay here with us today, and I'm going to instruct her on getting laying down, going from a seated to a laying position, and vice versa. One thing I want to point out is this: as caregivers, we are trying to, number one, keep our clients safe. Number two, we also want to let them be as functionally independent as possible. So we are going to assist them, but only to what they need. We want them to do as much as they can. So that's why we're going to use verbal cues and maybe back off on the assistance depending on how much they need. So what I'm going to instruct Kay to do right now is, as people are laying down, we are going to have them come down on their side. I typically give the verbal cue of kind of tightening up their core or their trunk so that it protects your back. Now, when you have low back pain, that's very important, just so that you're moving as a unit and not twisting a lot. So what I'm going to instruct her to do is she's going to start down on her side toward her pillow. She's going to come down on her elbow as she kind of brings her feet up. We're going to bring actually this arm right over here into the front, okay? So now what I'm going to have her do is roll onto her back. Okay, and we're going to have her keep her legs bent as she rolls, and we're kind of rolling as a log here. Now, if she's over too far in the bed, I'm going to have her scoot this way. If she has difficulty just automatically doing that, I'm going to give her some verbal cues. I will leave her in this bent knee position, and I'll have her lift her bottom. So you're going to lift your bottom and scoot it toward me. Then you're going to scoot your upper body this way, and then lift your bottom good and scoot your upper body this way. So that's how you would give verbal cues if someone's not really automatically moving over in the bed. Now, to reverse this back up into a seated position, I'm going to have her do the same thing. We're going to have her roll onto her side, roll as a unit. We're going to do it from this bent knee position. So what I'm going to ask her to do is bring her far hand over this way, reach this way, roll with your legs, and reach the side of the bed so she's on her side. Now, as she comes up, I'm going to ask her to push with her elbow that's against the bed and this hand as she brings her legs off the bed. So the legs act as a weight, and they kind of help in sitting up on the side of the bed. So Kay was able to do quite a bit of that herself. Hang on a minute, and we're going to show you, if she needed quite a bit more assistance, how to assist her. Now, if Kay was needing quite a bit of assistance from me in getting into bed, I'm going to show you how I would do this. Now, if this was a hospital bed, I would certainly raise it up a little bit more. I want to prevent myself from having to bend over or bend down too far to assist somebody, especially if I've got to do a lot of the work. So in this position, what I'm going to do, I'm still going to give her verbal cues, have her help as much as she can. But in this position, what I'm going to have her do, I'm going to have you go ahead and put this hand in your lap. And let's go ahead and put that hand in your lap as well. I'm going to get in here close to her, and I'm going to stand in a stride position. I'm going to bend my knees and make sure I'm staying close to her as I move her. My hand is going to come up around her shoulders, and I'm going to kind of bring her in all together right around onto the bed. So I'm going to come around the top of her shoulders, come under her feet, and what I'm going to do is just move this way, right down like that. Okay, as I'm doing that, I'm bending my knees, I'm keeping my head and shoulders up and trying to stay close to her to protect my back. Now, if I was going to move her out of the bed, same thing, we're going to just do a reverse action with that. I'm going to go ahead and bend her knees up. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to help myself out a little bit. Instead of bringing her right up off the bed, I'm going to roll her this way. Okay, so I'm going to roll her onto her side. And then I'm going to come up under her shoulders here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull her legs off the bed to help me use that weight to help me bring her on up. I've got you. Here you go. Okay? So that's how you would do it if you're going to assist somebody that needs quite a bit more help. So if you need any help on any further caregiver videos, we've got a caregiver series. Check those out. Also check us out at aecorner.com. We do a lot of demonstration on different uses for adaptive equipment and how to use those. That's it for today from Adaptive Equipment Corner. Have a great day, and don't forget, if you can't do it, adapt it.